What is up, team? Chuck with Traders War Room. I'm back at you with another video. Listen, this is your Sunday Motivator, and man, I got a great video in store for you. But what I need you to do right now is hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and I need you to come along with us in the journey. Check out the description. All the links to everything covered in this video and a bunch of useful resources to make you a better trader are there for you. Now, if that sounds good and you're ready, follow me and let's go to war. TWR wants to remind the viewer that all content on this channel is for education and entertainment purposes only, all right? You are responsible for every decision you make within the stock market. Have fun, but be cautious and always go to war. All right, without further ado, man, let's get right into it with the Buzz Report. Let's see what's hot and what's not in the stock market and get some ideas for this coming week. All right, off top, here's how your market closed last week. We got the 10-year bond yield sitting at 1.61%. Market movers, we saw a lot of things going, especially that CCXI. Top news, Asia shares bounce, dollar breaks higher on yen. Facebook trying to nudge tens away from harmful content. Goldman cuts forecast for economic growth in 2021-2022. Fundraising by China, property trusts, product slump and evergreen woes. And then we got home for home. Mercedes-Benz doubles down on China. Going into sector performance. Oh, wait, having a little log issue. We'll cover that one here in a second. Got some futures down there looking red. And orders filled by Fidelity customers. All right, there's a sector performance. I was able to get on this one. 5-day looking green across a lot of the sectors, but those ones that are highlighted in that yellow rectangle at the bottom, those are the ones I want you guys to kind of keep your eye on this week as we go in, because they're due for a bounce. Going back into news, and I'm gonna let you guys look at this, but I'm just gonna scroll up. But this is talking about the dollar breaks higher, and this also has a lot of good information. Talks about the oil prices and bond yields and how it's going to affect the market. Also talks about the chip shortage and how China, is possibly gonna look to annex Taiwan. So we're definitely paying attention to that. Also talks about Bank of America is suggesting commodity. And the next one I'm going to highlight here is Goldman cuts forecast for economic growth. So this is important. Pause this, read this, and do some research. All right, we've got some upcoming IPOs, so let's take a look at those. All right, so it looks to be about 8 tickers. IPOs were kind of hit or miss last week. We saw a lot of good spikes on some IPOs, but we also saw a lot of good spikes and then quick dumps. So you all already know how I like to trade IPOs, man. Sometimes it gives a good opportunity for some quick money and quick spikes up, but you really need to pay attention to the stock, research it, and if it's something that you can see yourself in the future long term, then I say jump in. Otherwise, be very cautious with IPOs, especially when they're trending hard, because the higher they go up, the quicker they can come down, and you just don't know based off the volatility. All right, and another source for news that we're paying attention to. All right, we're looking at the airlines, because we definitely got a lot of cancels and things of that nature. Southwest is the one highlighted here, but all the flights were having some delays and cancellations, things of that nature. Goldman, again, we talked about that earlier, but economists cut U.S. growth forecast, so that could give some, uncertainty in future potential within the market. Debt ceiling fight delayed. We're talking about the infrastructure bill and budgeting and things of that nature with our economy. And then down here for craps and giggles, you got 5 reasons why Squid Game is dominating memes, streams, and Halloween. Listen, I just got done watching this, and this show kills it, man. And Netflix rocks, okay? So if you guys aren't paying attention to Netflix and how it moves on certain things, especially when it has a blockbuster like this and Bridgerton and some other things, you need to pay attention, because these are things that can move that stock. And that's it for the Buzz Report. Let's get into some stocks. All right, and we thank Earnings Whisper for giving us the most anticipated stocks. Look, I got the ones that I got my eye on, especially highlighted in green rectangles. Now, you see a lot of, airlines and a lot of financial institutions are going to be going into earnings, and this is kicking off earnings season. Okay, so we got our eye on a lot of financial institutions going in here, and I already told you that we got our eye on the airlines, so we need to pay attention. And let's look at some stocks that I got my eye on and see if we can see any patterns or trends moving us into a direction this week. But before we get started, I wanted to share a few tickers in the airline industry so you guys can do your own DD and take a look at some of these and see if they present an opportunity to get in with any type of positions. And we're not just talking about airlines, but any type of passenger transportation services as well. We need to be paying attention to these because these are what are moving people and freight and things of that nature. So, you know, if we got cancellation on one sector, we might have cancellation on another, or maybe that sector is going to start taking off. So could present an opportunity. All right, the first stock I'm looking at is SGH, and I got some levels there. You'll notice the red is our bottom level support of a recent area, and we got our top level resistance of a recent area. I got some intra levels highlighted in purple. I definitely think that this one right here, we're looking at that red slash dotted line, and I'm thinking that this wouldn't surprise me if we see this going up towards 45.04 and possibly $46. So if it doesn't go that direction, we're definitely going to test 42.52, and if it bounces like it did last time, then I see it going back up. Next one we're talking about is DAL. This in the airline. I see this going down, guys. I see this going towards 42.50 and possibly even 41.60 with this negative sentiment running around the airlines. I would not be surprised if this thing goes even a little bit lower before we see it bounce back up from there and possibly go on for a little run upwards. But it seems like 45.52 is a pretty good resistance area at this point, and I don't think we're going to see it go past there for, you know, at least this week, possibly this month. Added this one in here. This was that Southwest one we were talking about, LUV. Definitely see this one going to the negative side. I wouldn't be surprised to see this topple down past the 41.62 on its way to $50. A financial institution. Now we see a channel kind of in between that blue and the red, and we're looking at some good price action where it had a recent breakout. I see this going down to the downside a little bit, trying to head back towards that 166 area because we broke out, and I think we need a cool off period. But ultimately, I do see this thing going up long term, and I wouldn't be surprised if you wanted to get in a long position here. This may not be the time to buy in right now because this definitely has some move to come down first. But JPM, I like it long, and I think it's going to do fairly well. Wells Fargo, another stock that's done fairly well for me in the past, man. I like this stock. I actually think this one got some room to go up. I think we're going to see 48.67 on its way to 49, and I wouldn't be surprised if it touches that 49 area before doing a little cool off, before breaking to some new highs. So Wells Fargo, I do think we're going to see this going up, and like I said, 48.67 seems reasonable to me with a push up towards that 49.63. All right, JBHT. Okay, this is a transportation thing. You've probably seen their trucks moving around. I'm kind of 50-50 on this one, and that's why I got some prices here. I could see this definitely going to the downside towards the 165 area, but I definitely also see this going up to the 172. If I was a betting man, I would think that we drop down towards that 166 before a gradual rise up into earnings. I would not play this through earnings like on a swing until next week. I would play this once we found a bottom and look for a reversal, and then play this one up running into earnings. So let's go into some of the stock alerts and the things that we have on the Discord. So first and foremost, when you come to TWR, man, you got a great wealth of knowledge, even for the free guy, tons of resources. We got a bunch of stock room chat things. We got a bunch of tools and tips and everything for you. I got some free alerts for you as well to kind of give you guys some great content going forward. But really, you make your money on that premium side, man. I got real-time alerts for every type of trader, option swings, options days, small account. I got, you know, stock alerts. I got crypto alerts. We got a premium chat channel for everybody. And then I got the stock alerts, charts, and news feed that constantly push information all day, every day. And then we got the resource learning tabs, and then we got the training consultation channel. Lots of stuff to give you, any type of trader, great information. And just to give you an idea, this is just on my channel alone, man. I'm interacting with people, I'm giving great information out, and I'm pushing the alerts real time. But it's not just my channel, man. I got R2K going strong. I got Demon Alerts doing his thing all day, every day. You're in the swings, I got Devin Swings, man. I got a little something for everybody. Our crypto guy, man, is giving you guys that information on the trending coins, plus coins that people don't know a lot about, letting you guys know what they're there for. Like I said, man, the alerts go on and on and on and on. And like I said, I try to make a true one-stop shop for any type of trader out there, man. We really got something special here, and I think you guys will enjoy it, man. So please check us out. Come along with us on this journey. I do not think you'll be dissatisfied, and I think that you'll become a long-standing member with us. All right, and you know on Sundays we do the stock of the week. This week we're going to focus on CCXI. So let's talk about this and see what we got with this stock. All right, and just like everything else, man, you got to go to the website to find out about these. We find out that this thing bounced off of their FDA approval. So let's look and see what it's about. We're going in an overview. It's a biopharmaceutical company focused on discovering, developing, commercialized orally administered therapeutics. All right, let's see what they got. Going to pipeline. All right, we see they got quite a few different things, man. All these things: orphan diseases, immuno-oncology, autoimmune diseases, and kidney diseases. Let's see what the investor portal looks like. You know, again, an overview of it, giving us a little NASDAQ stock ticker information, some news releases, upcoming catalysts, events and presentations. Okay, let's see what the stock chart tells us. All right, well, we see that this thing was extremely popular and, man, had a huge gap up, man, almost a $20 gap up. So when I see these things, I'm a little, leery of these, because I think a lot of this time is a little too much too soon, but we could definitely see some upward pressure. So let's take a look and see what analysts think about this. All right, and we see that it's recently got an upgrade, man. We see it's a strong buy and a buy by quite a few analysts, with a high target of $107, medium target of $62, and it's already past its low target of $14. So definitely has some analysts giving it some good reviews and high price targets, which at this price right now, $37.55, that would be a significant come up, a little bit more than 3x where it's at currently if it hit that $107. So this has definitely got my attention, because this is a big come up opportunity right here. And I'll leave this here to let you pause and kind of read. This is just a little snippet that Webull gives us. I like to look at Webull because it has everything kind of dealing with it at a little snapshot type of thing that I can get very quickly. And we see we got a little bit of story right here. I'll leave this here so you can read a little bit. Those highlighted there are the big ones that pushed the price up the other on Friday and moving into the end of the week. And anytime you look at a stock, man, you got to check out the financials and just check the company. So we're going to scroll down, see if we see anything that looks like it's like ready to explode and give us an indication of where this thing's going. We see that these, it's a company, it just got FDA approval, so they're still not profitable yet. They're still waiting to make some money. We got some, press releases, quite a few of them. So this definitely is trending in the news. Insider news, all right. We see that the industry as a whole has been down, and we see that huge institutions are buying into this. So definitely. All right, and we're going to wrap up the video. Remember, we got 4 pillars for success here at TWR: planning, managing, training, securing. This week, I want you to focus on planning your entry and exit points, planning your strategy out, planning the way you're going to attack, conquer, and destroy the stock market this week, and planning your way that you're going to learn and grow, not just yourself, but as a community of like-minded investors. So take that, do that, and try to make sure that you keep planning in your forefront of your mind going on this week. All right, team, that's it, man. Remember, come take a look at us at the Discord, man. We're doing great things there. You can also see me on some other platforms. I got a market coalition, as I like to call it, with a couple other investing groups that were out there doing the thing. So make sure you check those out as well. You'll see me posting and doing alerts on dedicated investors with my boy Brendan. I'm also over there with Chris Sane Discord, man. They're showing me love over there, so I'm showing them love right here, man. This market coalition that we're creating. Again, if you don't come check me out on my Discord, man, check out those other Discords, man. We're out there doing great things. Remember, Traders War Room, we look at the stock market like it's a war zone. Stocks and sectors, those are our battles. We're doing it together as a team, man. Attack, conquer, and destroy is what we do. And we want to grow not just our portfolios, but our mind and our understanding of the market space as a like-minded group of investors, man. If that sounds good, then all I got to say to you is follow me and let's go to war.